Good day everyone, Jolene here from Chill Lifestyle. I know I didn't I didn't do a recording last week. The week disappeared. Was quite busy, so I do apologize, but I am back. So I'm just going to do a yes or no pick a card reading. So think of any question. You've got 4 questions. There's 4 piles in front of you. Try to be very careful about clearing your energies in between questions, because whatever you're thinking about is what probably will come out. So if you're thinking about job and you're asking about love, you're probably going to get the answer on job. So be very aware of what you're thinking about before you ask the questions. Try and clear your mind, clear your energies, and then think about the question so that you can get the correct answer. Okay, so for pile number 1, we have got the Bloodstone. So for pile number 2, we have got the Moonstone, the white and black Moonstone. Pile number 3, we have got the pink Rose Quartz, and pile number 4, we've got the green Aventurine. So again, think about your questions, close your eyes, open your eyes. Whatever pile your eyes open to first is probably the one that will give you the right answers. If not, if you go look in the comment section, you'll see the timestamps. Maybe look at which timestamp jumps out to you more. Hopefully you've chosen the right pile. If it doesn't make sense to you, then come back to the front and see if you can get a better, clearer answer. Anyway, I'll hope you enjoy your week, and I'll chat to you soon. Hi, welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 1 with the Bloodstone. Let's get into your reading. As I explained, if it doesn't seem to make sense at all, then you can always go back to the other pile. Right, so you're about to have already just had like a massive realization. Okay, so this is something in your life where anything to do, it could even be communication for some of you. It's just, this is what we call, so the original tarot card on the Ace of Swords is a sword with almost like a reef coming down through the sword. So what this is saying is, it's almost like you're getting this information from God, okay? God's all of a sudden giving you this aha moment. You wake up one day and you just go, wow, I now understand what I need to do. I understand why this has happened, or I understand some kind of idea, some kind of realization, some kind of truth, okay? This might have been about maybe perhaps your financial situation. You might realize that, or maybe it was about balancing your time, balancing your energies, balancing your heart over your head. So maybe you've been trying to make decisions, but your heart is pulling you one direction, your head is pulling you to another direction. And maybe this is you'll finally get a flash of realization as to show you which is the correct decision that you're needing to make. Maybe that's why you're here, you're needing help with the yes or no's. So you've waited a long time, you've done a lot of work, you could have done financial work, and now your ship's about to come in. Something's about to pay off for you, okay? Spirit is saying you've done the work, and like I said, this might have even happened a while back. You might have had this realization, or you might have had this aha moment, or this brilliant idea, and you've been battling between your heart and your head as to whether you want to do it, or you've had to balance your budget in order to get it done, or you've had to balance maybe perhaps your life more. But there's something to do with balancing, time management, juggling resources, balancing your budget, something to do with that. And you've basically managed to do that, and now you'll actually start to see that it's been worthwhile and your ship's about to come in. It's now time for you to perhaps celebrate, okay? There's a time for you to celebrate. You may be perhaps moving in with someone. There may be someone out there. You might have a twin flame, or you could be getting married, or you might meet a marriage partner if that's what you're thinking. But you're about to have something worth celebrating. You're about to be able to have some kind of stability coming into your life, some kind of celebration coming in after all the hard work or everything you've gone through. And there was something you had to walk away from. There was some kind of personal fight or some kind of defeat that happened in your life. And maybe this is just something you had to get rid of in order for you to have positive things to come into your life. And so sometimes you got to let go of the bad in order to bring in the new, even though it may feel like there's some kind of bullying or fighting or having to just walk away from a situation that was constant fighting, constant bullying, constant being at a standstill with someone who neither one of you are willing to look at each other's side or anything to do with that. Maybe you finally have the realization it was time to walk away. So now Spirit is saying there is some kind of balancing information. So once you've had this realization, you've done the work that you need to do, you realize that how to balance either your heart and your head, or your time, or your energy, or your money, you will now have time to celebrate. Now you got something that's a little bit more balanced. It's either charity, so someone's either reaching out to help you. You may get a job offer or financial aid, or you could be helping out someone else. This is a balanced card. It's a balanced give and take. Okay, so it's financially balancing money, money coming in and money flowing, so it's easier for you if that's what you're looking for, or it's about a situation. You have had different options or different choices to make, and it's not been very easy for you. And I think that's why you will have a realization. Once you've made this choice, once you've made this decision, and I think it's once this truth all of a sudden hits you, things in your life will start to get organized. Things in your life will start to move more quickly. You'll start to see action. For some of you, it's possible pregnancy. It's almost like this truth wakes you up. And once it wakes you up, your life starts falling into place, okay? So as much as it means walking away from something that maybe you've held on to for long periods of time, things in your life start to walk into place. Now, your pact didn't complete, so there's something missing before your answer can come, but we'll get into that. So yes, something in your life has come to an end, but so have your burdens, okay? It's like Spirit is saying, We've given you this realization, and it may be it's the truth hurts is what I'm getting. This is like one of those, yes, the truth hurts, yes, this sucks, but you'll be able to put your burdens down. Spirit has caused this fight, this relationship breakup, this job loss, this situation, this defeat, whatever you feel like you've just had to put your nerves down, that you've eventually had to give up on this battle, whatever it was, Spirit's there waiting to catch you. And they're going to bring about something that's a lot more financially stable, a lot more home life balancing, and you're at the finish line. You're at the end of your burdens. You're at the end of this fight, okay? Better things are coming in for you, okay? And it's something that's coming in that's going to be more loyal. Okay, so whether it's a job, it's someone who's going to be a lot more loyal, something that's a lot more better with investing. You've waited a long time, or there's a sense of this is a very slow and steady, wins the race here. It's a long, slow process, but it builds to a more steadier future, is what Spirit is saying. So it's not a quick fix. It's not a fling. It's not a job that's a quick fix. You get lots of money, but you get bored in 2 years' time. This is something that's a slow burn, but the benefits are definitely a lot better. This is something that it's very compassionate, it's very loving, it's very emotional, supportive. There's definitely a lot that's coming in for you, but this is after something has to be given up. So this, unfortunately, your answer is a no. Okay, so I don't know what your question is, but I'm going to get something is missing from this situation. So let's just find out what is missing for pile number one. What does pile number one need to know right now? It might be it's a positive no, even if it's something like, does this person, I don't know, whatever your question is, but it's a positive no. There are better things coming in for you, pile number one, no matter what's going on. Things, you see balance. You need to bring more balance to your life. You've got 3 cards of balance, and now this is balance. All work and no play makes it a very sad day, okay? So if you are, if your life is imbalanced, if you don't have enough time to meditate, if you don't have enough time to pray, if you don't have enough time to have fun, if you don't have enough time to work, too much play is not good either. So it's about bringing more balance into your life. At the bottom of the deck, we do say, just say yes. That's interesting. So I kind of feel like it's a no because your life is unbalanced, but you need to, or maybe you just need to say yes. I don't know what your question is. That's quite interesting. There is I definitely see your ships coming in and things to celebrate and things that are going to have more of a quick. You're at the end of your roadblocks, whatever your question is. So just say yes. So you need to say yes to something. Just say yes or just go for it. It's almost like you're standing in your own way. Your life is out of balance. If you want a yes, is what Spirit is saying to me right now. If you want a yes in your circumstances, you need to step out of the way or take a leap. Look at this. You need, and look at this again. Just say yes. So even though your pal says no, you need to say yes. So I don't know what that means. I'm hoping you'll understand this, because it's almost like you are not doing anything about it. Spirit is saying yes, just go for it. Maybe it's this, yes, you need to leave this bullying situation, or no, this situation's never going to work out, but just say yes to something new, because you've got your leap. And the Spirit is saying, you go first, the universe will catch you. So Spirit is saying, jump off the mountain, just go. You know, don't wait for someone else to do it. No one else is going to come in to save you. You got to kind of jump off this mountain. You know, obviously not literally, please. But what I'm saying is just say yes. So it seems to be it's a no because you haven't made a decision. That's what I'm now getting. It's only a no, and that's why you had number 9 missing from this pile. There's something missing. It would be a yes if you just took the leap. So this is kind of Spirit saying, you need to say yes. You need to make the move. You need to jump off and just trust that if you take this leap. So if it's a career question, so just say you've always wanted to do something, Spirit is saying, jump off the mountain, go ahead. Just say yes and go for it. You will celebrate. It will bring you your stability, your home life, your a marriage, a twin flame or soulmate relationship. It will be someone that, you know, that it will be worth paying off. It will be financially stable. You'll actually be able to put down your burdens, but you need to say yes. So pile number 1, balance up your life. This realization, you know the truth. I don't even know why you're here, because you actually know the truth. You know what you need to do. God's giving you the sign, and He's saying, take the leap, go for it. It's only a no because you're standing there. You're kind of saying, you know, save me, but you know, God's giving you all the ships and the helicopters, and you're still waiting for God to save you, and He's going, but I've given you all the things, and you're not going for it, but you standing there and you want it and you're crying about it, but you're not going for it. So that's what you need to do, pile number 1. So I hope this answered your question. If this does not make sense, please go to the top and choose a different pile. But yeah, it's only a no because you're standing in your way. You need to balance up your life, take a leap, and just say yes. Thank you, and I'll chat to you soon. Hi, and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 2, and this is with the Moonstone. So let's see what you're asking about. Right, so you asking about something that's going to make you happy, love, or something you love. Maybe you love a project, or you love your favorite job, or love your favorite town, house, country, whatever. So this could be love of babies, love of some kind of deep new love, or a new love for passion for anything, okay? You've been waiting, trying to decide what you want. You're thinking quite hard about everything in your life that you've been wanting. You've had to go through a breakdown in communication. Perhaps you've had a fight or a breakup with someone, and now you've been thinking quite a lot as to what it is that you're actually wanting. There was a need for you to take a bit of time out to sit and recuperate from this heartache, all this loss, something that you've lost. It's made you, feel quite hurt. You want a new beginning, and you're needing to take a bit of time out. You need to take some time to rest, some time to meditate, to sit and think more on your life and more on maybe contemplate on the past relationship, what went wrong, what is the truth, where can I help myself, not to blame yourself, but where can you help yourself so that you don't repeat the pattern. There's a lot of loss, there's a lot of sadness, depression, and possibly some kind of grief. You harping a lot on this loss. I mean, this loss could have happened yesterday, could have happened 5 years ago, but it's still affecting you. This love, this something you loved that you lost, and it's still affecting you. You need to take some time out to pray on it. because you're still dealing with the grief, and you've got the card of moving on. It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to change direction and to put this past circumstances behind you. You need to invest in yourself, okay? Whatever this loss was, Spirit is saying it's time for you to invest in yourself. You need to look in possible new directions, but you need to first invest in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, other people won't believe in you. If you don't think you're attractive enough, you're not going to find someone who's going to find you attractive. If you don't believe that you are clever enough, no one else is going to tell you you're clever. You know, you have to invest in yourself first. You feel like you can't find your way out of the circumstances. You feel really trapped in your head. Spirit is saying that's only in your own mind. It's not true. It's a false sense of entrapment here. There is a wish fulfillment coming in for you, okay? But it's only going to come in after you've invested in you, okay? So yes, something has definitely come to an end. You are having a total mental breakdown. You feel like you've been stabbed in the back by this person or the situation or the circumstances. You feel like but whatever it is, Spirit is saying it's done. It's done. It's over. It's now time for you to put this behind you and move on. Yeah, for some of you, this person was a charmer. They might have told you they loved you. They might have, but you know what? Actions speak louder than words. The red flags were always there, okay? So if you thought that this person loved you, or this person told you that they loved you, but their actions was they were constantly on their phone, they were constantly looking at other people, they were constantly making excuses why you couldn't move your relationship to the next level. This person was a charmer, okay? They were telling you what you needed to hear, not what was the truth, and it was just to get whatever they wanted out of you. Unfortunately, people can sit in relationships for years and fake it to the world, but it's because they're getting something out of it. But you know, you will know there's red flags there. So learn from these red flags, okay? Take the time out to learn from these red flags. Yes, this person may have been this ultra confident person. This person may have been really attractive, and so that's why they believe that they could treat you badly, because, well, you'll never leave me because you're clearly not as attractive as me, or you're not in the same page as me. So they treated you badly because they felt like they were better than you. Yeah, I think there is someone better coming in for you, or a better situation, okay? So this might have nothing to do with love, but this, whatever this loss was, somehow this person thought that they were better, that this person felt like they were above you, whether it was a boss, whether it was a friendship, a family member, but it was definitely someone who felt like that they were very super confident, that they could treat you in any which way because you would never leave them. And so they told you what they wanted you to know, just so they could keep you around, because they were gaining benefits. You know, people will use you just because they don't want to be alone. People will use you because of money. People will use you because of, oh, well, you're always giving to them. And so they'll just take and take and take. And then they become confident because you'll have a fight and then you'll forgive them, and then they'll change for a week or two, and then they'll slowly creep back into their old ways. And then you'll forgive them, and then eventually they go, well, you know what, this person's just a joke. So, you know, let me keep them around just to get what I need out of them, but I'm never going to give them what they want anyway. So rejection is God's protection here, guys. So just please look at that. So pile number 2, your answer is a no. Okay, but there is something better coming. But let's just get a card for you from Spirit, some kind of advice from Spirit. Yeah, please look at other people's intentions, okay? Look at your intentions too. What were your intentions here? Start looking at other people's intentions. Start learning what red flags are all about. Why did you date this person? Why did you feel like you weren't good enough? That's why you need to invest in yourself, because you knew this person was screwing you around. You knew this person was possibly cheating or possibly flirting with others. You knew this person wasn't in love with you, but why did you continuously fake it? Why did you put yourself through this? Why did you continuously go through a relationship with someone who was clearly not interested in you, or in a job? So what Spirit is saying, yes, I mean, you can tell me all the excuses. It's not about me. It's about you at the end of the day. Why did you stick around? Why didn't you automatically go find someone else or find another job, you know? And it's, majority of the time it's because you didn't feel like you were good enough. You allowed this person who was so super confident to be above you. You put this person above you, and you lied to yourself. So Spirit is saying, look at the intentions of people's and look at your own intentions for yourself. You need to believe more in yourself. You need to become super confident and never allow a person to treat you badly. You should have said to this person long ago, you know what? This is not the game that I play. Goodbye. And walked away. You know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Okay, so yeah, I don't know who needs to hear that, but that's kind of what I'm feeling with this pile. Yeah, don't dim your light to fit in. You've had to try to make this person, so this is you. You are so scared of being who you are because this person they always made you feel like you were less than them, you know? But my exes were so hot, and my exes were like this, and you know, they're always looking back at their exes, or you always find, or you catch them and they're always checking out their ex's profile, and you know, and so you felt like you had to continuously step up to that plate, or you know, their family is high and mighty, and you always feel like you have to pretend to be part of that person's life, or you know, or their friends or their crowd. And you know what? Some people are just not meant to be, and it's a hard thing to get. It doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It just means you and this person are different, okay? You and these people are different. To try and pretend to be happy in a job where you actually hate your everyday life, it's not worth it, okay? Where are you being called to journey to? So Spirit is saying, move on, okay? Move away. There's something, you've got a wish fulfillment, and that's in this distance here. This is your wish fulfillment, and you need to start moving towards it. Be honest with yourself right now. Take some time to meditate, take some time to do self-love, self-care, and then it's time for you to think and use your heart and be honest with yourself. And now start looking at other people's real intentions. This was a lesson, pile number 2. It's a very hard lesson, but it was a lesson altogether. It was a lesson for you to realize what red flags are and why it's important to note these red flags in the future and not allow these people to ever treat you the way this person or this situation or this job did treat you, okay? Pile number 4, your answer, pile number 2, maybe you need to watch pile number 4 for some reason, but your answer is a no. Hi, and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 3. So with the pink quartz, let's get into your reading. Right, so you're asking perhaps about something that's long-term investment, job, move, project, home, winning prizes, lottery, money, whatever, okay? You needed to take some time to see the truth. Maybe you felt a little bit blocked, or maybe you were blocking the circumstances. You had to withdraw. You needing to celebrate, or there's some kind of celebration coming. You needed to spend more time with family or friends in order to have more fun. You're guarding your resources, okay? You're a little bit too guarded when it comes to your resources. You're not socializing, you're guarding. Again, 2 cards are being closed off, so you're not allowing things to flow freely enough. There is some kind of fighting, some kind of things not working in harmony, whether it's in your current circumstances, within your job, or whatever it is. It's like petty fights, not being in harmony. There's something from your past that's coming up. It could be nostalgia, or something from your past is something you need to look back. It could be an ex-lover or an ex-job or an ex, perhaps you've always had a passion or a love for something in the past. You needed to stand up for yourself more. You needed to defend your viewpoints, defend what it is that you're wanting, but without being too guarded. There is a new job coming in, a change in your career, something that's different. There might even be something you have to study a little bit more for, or you might have to go back to school, or there's some new skills that you're going to be taking on. You've had a lot of nightmares and anxiety, but Spirit is saying don't stress, because there is some kind of financial abundance coming in for you. Yes, you could have a family inheritance, or get a new job, or something that's going to be financially stable. This is something that you will find that's quite passionate, something that you will absolutely love. It's quite something you'll enjoy, and this is definitely an abundant, solid foundation. You've got King and Queen, which are both very solid. Pile number 3, your answer is a yes. Okay, so this was quite easy. Your answer is a yes. Just don't be so guarded. Don't be very open to the universe. The universe will choose how this happens, when it will happen, and why it will happen. Just have faith. Okay, that's all you need to do. Pile number 3 is to actually just have faith. There's nothing you can do except for have faith and wait patiently for this situation. You might need to have a bit of a retreat. There is some kind of forgiveness that you need to go through right now, and Spirit is saying, are you listening? Okay, so just retreat. Don't have to hold on, don't have to wait. Yes, something has to crumble. And yes, just say yes, something has to crumble. Don't hold on to things. If it's a job that's crumbling or a relationship that's crumbling, let it go. Something will fall apart for something better to come in. But just say yes. Your answer is a definite yes. I don't need to get into that anymore. Pile number 3, your answer is a yes. Welcome to those of you who have chosen the Green Adventuring, pile number 4. Okay, so you have got a passionate idea, passionate love affair, a life change that you want to do, a new passion. It's something that you got a lot of passion. You may be asking if this is your soul job, your soul purpose, your soul life path, soul partnership. This is something that you've been investing in, or you worked together as a teamwork. This involves a lot of teamwork, people coming together with the same belief systems and working together, honing in on different skills to make it happen. There's been a little bit of boredom, a little bit of ignoring the positives within your life. Maybe perhaps there's offers that you're not really interested in. Be careful of your lack. You're focusing on the lack. You're focusing on what you don't have. You're focusing on you're basically continuously on a cycle of not having enough love, not having enough friendship, not having enough money, feeling like you've been left out. So just watch that, please. There is good news coming. You have got success. There may be some kind of self-sabotage here, or there's some kind of deception around you. Someone might be deceiving your abilities or deceiving you in a situation. It could be a passionate love affair. There is some kind of deception. It can be self-deception. Maybe it's because you're focusing on the lack. So just look at you're not sabotaging yourself. There's a time for you to leave, to change directions, or to go spend some time thinking more about what it is that you're wanting, searching more about fulfillment. But there is being financially independent or independent here. So this is about being happy alone, being happy in yourself, being happy within your money, seeing yourself independent from other people, places, situations. And there's a happy family life. So focusing on your happiness within your family, focusing on the positives within your family will change things for you. It's time for you to be honest. These are 3 cards of honesty. Honest, honest, honest. So stop... this is look at everything in the truth. This is very much about the truth. There could be some kind of news coming in for you that's very honest, very truthful, that will give you the answers. Your answer is a yes, though. So, just careful that you are not in your way, okay? So please give me a card for pile number 4. Pile number 4 is a yes, but is there anything else that pile number 4 needs to know? Any kind of advice? Oh, wow. So pile number 4, if you're asking about a soulmate, your answer is yes. You got 2 cards of soulmates. This person is your soulmate. Yes, you are being divinely guided right now. So just have faith. Don't get in your way. Don't hold on to your money. Don't hold on to your... don't focus on the things you don't have, on feeling sorry for yourself, feeling like you've been left out. You haven't been left out, okay? It's all just in your own mind. Just know that everything's being divinely guided, okay? There's truth coming out. Maybe you a little bit cold, for example. Maybe you're dealing with someone who's a little bit cold-hearted. There's a good partnership coming up for you. Friendship or family dynamics. It's going to land up in the 10 of Cups, which is quite a happy, you're happy forever after kind of card. So I'm going to get another card for you. But if you're asking about a soulmate, this is a definite yes. You've got 2 cards of soulmates here. You are being divinely guided. Okay, the Sisterhood of the Rose. It's got you. Beauty and devotion, priest, mystic, teacher. So maybe this is a sign that you are a priestess, or a priest. Male or female, doesn't matter, a mystic or a teacher. So you're here to teach people, you're here to help other people. Your beauty and your devotion to other people is being acknowledged and recognized. This is about counseling, helping other people. If you think about a priest, teaching people about God. Being a mystic, being a healer, being something to do with coaching or anything to do with that. And then you got where are you being called to journey to? So Spirit is saying, where do you want to go? Where does your heart tell you you need to be? Where is it? If you had anywhere, so if God says right now, I will give you $1 million, I will, where do you want to go? Where in the world would you go right now? Okay, because there's something you're being journeyed to. Someone, for some of you, because it's a soulmate, so someone is the other end, is this kingdom. This 10 of Cups is this someone for some of you, and you feel like you're being pulled to a certain person. Maybe it's a certain job, maybe it's a certain passion. Either which way, what does this represent to you? What is this home? Close your eyes, ask God, put your hand on your heart, pause this video and say, what does this represent? What comes to your mind? Is it a person? Is it a place? Is it a name? That is your soulmate, soul place, soul job, soul country, soul house. Okay, but your answer is yes. That's what I have you, pile number 4. Hopefully you enjoyed this reading. I'll chat to you soon.